I'm here in Morris Plains with my clients and now have become my friends, Catherine and David. This is their moving day from Morris Plains to Canada, and we've had the pleasure of listing and selling their beautiful home in town. Guys, how was your experience?
It's been amazing, actually. Doing an international move, which a move to Canada is considered, even though we're close neighbors, is really, really stressful. And when when John and his team leader, Glenn, came to the house, John had done all sorts of research in what sort of paperwork we needed to have ready to cross the border, what sorts of things we had to know. They came in, and the first time we met them, because we met them twice, and before we chose to go with them, and the first time we met them, they came in and said, now, we know that this is a big move. We understand it's a stressful move. We want to make it as easy as we can for you. And would you please give us the contact number for your agent in Canada so we can liaise with them and try to make this an easy transition. And, you know, when after the house sold within a couple of days, and after, you know, the inspections came back, and there were a few things that had to be addressed. You know, John and Glenn came forward with some great suggestions for service people, and when it was time to do the fire alarm inspection, that happened really quickly. And
I would say that this was a unique experience of all the moves that I've had. And the principal uniqueness of the experience has been that as realtors, they took a step beyond what realtors normally do. They didn't just manage a selling transaction, they actually managed the moving experience. So they took steps and did activities for us that we didn't expect. For instance, Catherine mentioned the inspections. They actually came and hands-on helped with some of the touch-ups, etc., that were necessary. They helped cart away some of the storage stuff in the garage. It was amazing. They were there with us as part of the experience. It was more like a total family experience in this move, and that was extremely unique and surprising for us. And wonderful.
Yeah. We had some furniture, because with a move like this, it's a very expensive move, and we did let go of some things, and as David said, they came and moved stuff out for us, took it to Restore to give, you know, the money to Habitat for Humanity or to wherever, you know, donated some items. And
yeah, they were well connected to all the services that we needed, and every recommendation that they made worked out wonderfully.
Yeah.
Well, we really appreciate it. I know we had a little competition at the beginning when we came to meet with you, but we felt that if we focused more on the overall move and where you were headed, where you're about to arrive, and helped you with that part of the move, I think it was easier for you, because moving is stressful, and we tried to take the stress out of that.
That was the difference and the deciding factor for us, that you and your presentation included those sorts of activities and services.
And we did interview 3 different companies, and a friend of mine is a platinum level realtor in Toronto, Canada, and she saw their presentation and was very impressed, said they really looked very professional. She was impressed, and she's at a high level in the business. And I just, you know, and I said, so what do we do? We've got these, you know, 3 groups of people. One is definitely out, maybe between Remax and this other company, and she said, go with who you feel best about personally. And we just, you know, we had Glenn and John back to our home, and we just looked at each other and looked at them and said, yeah, you're it. And we've been talking them up, you know, up and down the street. We've been telling our neighbors and people just what an amazing job they've done. And if they're planning on moving, we would highly, highly recommend this particular Remax team.
Yeah, we're trying to get them licensed in Canada so that if we ever move again, they can be available and help us with that move too.
We appreciate that. Time to go international.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, we've been very happy.
Yeah, I appreciate that. You know, based on that, I guess my question would be, obviously you said you've been talking it up. Would you recommend us to friends, family?
No way. No.
Yeah, I got you.
No.
I wouldn't put my neck out.
Well, we already have. We've been telling people, as Catherine mentioned,
Yeah.
about the experience and how unique it was, and all the extras that you have done to make this a less stressful and effective transaction. So, yeah, we definitely will. And I mean it. It's too bad you couldn't come to Canada next time we move.
I mean, moving is stressful. Whether you're
Correct.
moving for good reason or not, moving is a stressful experience. And one of the things that your team, that you and your team showed was a great deal of understanding. You said, I know this is an emotional time. Well, maybe because I was, you know, a puddle crying in front of you. But I mean, no, I mean, you and Glenn were both very aware of the fact that moving is stressful. It is not an easy thing to do. And you have been there supporting us all along the way. And God knows how many phone calls and texts you've had from me. You've been very patient.
But that's part of the process. That's what we're here for. And I always discuss that with sellers and buyers. I'll always ask them, moving is stressful. Where do you think the stress should be? And they'll say, well, the stress should be here. That's what you have us for.
Yeah.
If you're laying in bed staring at the ceiling worried about something, you call me and we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
That's what the stress should be. And we are, again, so appreciative that you chose us to sell this beautiful home. And I wish you all the luck in the world. God bless you both.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks so much.